the bottom path instead of running through there. Could potentially have died to the Sven.
Smell. Just revealing himself onto Iceberg. Godblack is there though, and they'll start to actually move in onto Smell. He's going to have the silence and avoid up. He's going to look to dive as well with the shield, and he might just get away with this one. Moving in, there's the shield pop, and Samel, he's going to go down. First blood there to the side of Team Spirit. It's a very...
The Panda, I think this game he will go for, you know, Shivas at some point, and we're going to see a Vlads, hopefully from the Doom. They're going to need to get a lot of armor.
Yeah, what I'm talking about, the Sven, they've come in for a rotation. Iceberg shuts it down with the crippling fear, and the smack to the head from Funnicould is stapler. They'll get themselves another one too.
Going Team Spirit's way. Illidan is kind of just farming. They have good farm on Iceberg. They're getting the levels on their supports, and even the Elder Titan is actually having a pretty good time.
Caught out. Yeah, they put their knife down, they jump straight in, and they find themselves more here. Samel turning around mid with the primal split, looking for the kill onto Iceberg. Can he get it? Well, with the Sad-Eye Blast from Fear on the Doom, he will. They're getting themselves the first kill on the board here. At the same time, top lane Team Spirit going heavy in with the dive. Past the tier 1, looking for PPD. He's got the Amplify on him. One more touch will do it. TP reactions coming through though. Are we going to see any kind of cleanup from Maui? Stormhammer out onto Illidan, but the shield's there, and with the crush. Gotta be careful though, because Fear, he's coming as well. Fear now chasing Godblack out onto the north. His shell has been put down onto Viz, so he's got that extra dot that's going to start to tick down Godblack. They'll find the kill onto Abaddon. They do manage to punish this one, but it is off the back of just Team Spirit.
So good for EG. I think, however, this sentry, is it actually here displaced? Is this actually going to just block the camp?
We'll see, and well, meanwhile, bottom, Samel went for the rune. Illidan, he found the Amplify. PPD is there to try and help them out, but it's not going to be enough. Another kill for Spirit.
Kill on the Dazzle with his clap and split, and then he's going on to his next target, but then he sees a Slaughter being very low from the Doom. So he kind of goes for the Slaughter with one boulder toss, and they end up not getting the Elder Titan, who gets a clap off, stunning the Sven, so the Sven does go down.
Oh, Samel's in trouble. He absolutely is. There's a cold embrace to buy him some sort of protection. Bulba's there as well, looking for the surge out. Iceberg, he's going to have a void again in a second. Well, he's going to use it, closing in on the man, but oh, the Winter's Curse pulling Iceberg back, and getting him to hit onto Illidan. Illidan eyes onto PPD at the same time. Team Spirit looking to chase Bulba. He's been amplified up. They've managed to get the Dazzle though, as Aui's coming in with the God Strength. Illidan, he's ready to take this fight though against this Sven. He doesn't care about the damage. There's going to be a cold embrace. TP coming through from Fear. Iceberg a little bit low on the mana front, but Aui should still go down and they can get one more burst. The crush is going to be on point, and Aui actually duking this out for the time being. He's being ticked down by the urn. Oh no, he's going to live! Oh my goodness, that regen over the unholy aura is not quite enough. Fear trying to offer his kind of services. They're incredibly low on Team Spirit, but Iceberg Godblack and Funnick living for the time being. Funnick, oh, he puts Samel to sleep, earns up, and he's going to be able to walk off. I mean, Funnick, he's been doing...
Help you a lot. All of those aura items, the Shivas, AC, Mech Vlads, etc.
EG wanting to fight. Coming in, they'll jump in Samel, but the split, the dude's been dropped on to always want to fly, and he will go down. The Winter's Curse, and now the wall drop through as well. The mech comes out, but already they've lost themselves a second. There's been a buyback from the Dazzle, trying to come in and trying to salvage this fight, but Aui, he's got the God Strength. The Stormhammer onto Iceberg, the boosted armor not going to be enough to keep this nice dog alive. He's going to try for the TP out, but they've got the stun to cancel it. He's toggling, and he's got the shield as well. Iceberg actually able to live through this. In fact, contemplating going back in it. EG again, Stormhammer from Aui, holding Godblack back on the sideline. Slaughter looking to get himself in. He's got the Amplify vision on PPD. Aui as well. Team Spirit, can they close this gap? Slithering forward, crush through as well. PPD is going to be taken down. They've silenced up Fear with the crippling Fear, quite literally, but the Stormhammer again. Aui trying to hold Team Spirit back from the rest of his team. Fear is continuing to move out, and Scorched Earth's back off cooldown, so he's going to have that boosted movement speed, but Illidan says 1v1 me on the 100 meters, tries to chase him down. Is he going to do it though again? As you said, the towers are still there. You don't want to be walking up here.
He's just pinging them out.
Yeah, it's going to be smoke on smoke here. Fear coming up the stairs. Illidan's going to pop him here with the Amplify. Straight in. The cold embrace will be there. You're looking at the stomp from Funnick to try and keep the backliners away from the Doom. Earthsplit coming in onto Fear, and now the blink forward. The Winter's Curse onto Iceberg. That's going to hold the fight back for the time being. And now the wall. Oh, the God Strength as well. The cleave Cutting through Spirits, not quite enough to kill them. And again, Funny with these stomps, holding back the progression from EG. They'll find the Night Stalker. The Stormhammer comes through, but the Yules is there. Up into the air onto Gold Black. The stun flying through from the Primal Split. Now he's going to move forward for the final few chops to try and find another. But again, always want to fly with his Shallow Grave, keeping this man alive on his Ghost Horse. But Sumail running forward. In comes the big bad Brew and Stormhammer to seal the deal from Aoi. They will find it, and at the same time they've got a great bit of momentum here with this creep wave, so we'll see how much EG can do.
I really love watching games like this because it comes down so much to team fight execution. I mean, we see EG there, the Winter's Curse. They do overlap the stun a bit with the Winter's Curse and some of the damage.
Fear, oh Jesus, Fear! Hello! Very lucky to get out as well. Illidan's ready for round 2. EG are like, right guys, we can't really stick around. Aoi, oh, he's been cold embraced. Oh, PPD, he left him behind after TI, he's left him behind now. Oh no, PPD will pay for his sins. Oh man.
Game, both teams going for these, you know, Greaves, the mech. You're gonna see Medallion and a
Iceberg jumps on here by the boys in blue and he's gone. He's got the Aegis, round 2. Let's see what the answer is going to be from Spirit. The Astro coming through and they're going to primal it. They're looking to try and control Iceberg. The stun coming through from the Earth Iteration. Bulba and Aoi there as well. Aoi jumping on the backline as they've always want to fly. The Echo Saber coming into work there. And they'll chop down one. The vacuum the wall onto 3. Guardian Greaves popped as well. EG ready to move forward for more. The Doom on Iceberg. He's got to run. He's got to hide the stun. He's going to get on Illidan. Aoi looking to close in. Is he going to dive this one? He's got the blink. He's going to blink back though. He's got his eyes on Gold Black. Gold Black forcing himself down to the south, but the Stormhammer comes through. Gold Black's going to go down. It's going to be the second casualty here for the side. He's going to put to sleep Fear, but still. Funnick, he can hold them back, but he's not keeping his team alive this time. 2 dead on scan there, just around the Dire Ancients. Just going to get the info for EG that there's action going on there, so the space will be created for them to put the pressure onto the tier 2.
Oh, and they don't see
time,
Sumail.
the wraparounds coming in. They'll look to lock in onto PPD first. Illidan jumps in with the crush, the amplifies out, but Fear. Doom's Iceberg holds him on the back and Aoi jumps forward. They've lost PPD on the Wyve and the Earth Split coming through is not going to catch Aoi. Aoi still trying to find the vacuum. The wall from Bulba onto 3. Funnick on the run to the left, Go Back on the run to the right. They're going to chase down Funnick here, blinking in. Echo Saber 1-2, give it a chop through. Aoi's going to find it. Ends up in a 1-for-1. Team Spirit contemplating maybe trying to jump back in on the back. They've got the vision onto Aoi with the Amplify. Aoi blinks out. Still the 4 members of EG grouping up together. Illidan, is he going to make a jump for it? Who's he going to make a jump for? He's looking at Bulba, the pings were made. Bulba's going to look for the Dukes, blinks out. No, but they got him. The foresight is there from Illidan, jumps in. They'll find Bulba eventually.
Yeah, he did see him through the Axe Night Stalker.
Yeah, cool.
I think that played a quite key part in that last fight.
Spirit again with these big ones coming round into EG's half of the map. Always want to fly.
Yeah, this time around it's going to be Team Spirit with the Invis rune.
Yeah, let's see what they can achieve with it. Let's see what they can do. Sumail coming forward, looking to sleep through, holding Fear back. She's going to war back in, but Sumail jumps in, Primal splits as well. Funnick getting doomed up, and they're going to focus their attention towards taking down this man with the Shallow Grave. Comes out in time, buying some space for the rest of the team to get away as EG have to lock down onto Funnick and finish that one off. The question is, can they find more? They get the stun onto Gold Black. Illidan jumping in with a crush onto 2, trying to save the Abaddon, and he will do so. The space will be created, but at the same time, Iceberg's been found on the back. Winter's Curse coming out to Iceberg. Illidan did get the BKB out on time, amplifying up some of the members of EG, but there again the vacuum onto 3. The wall's been dropped down as well. Aoi trying to come in, trying to get the angle for the cleave, tying them all up. They've got a fair bit of armor to punch through. Stormhammer onto Illidan, Aoi and PPD. The boys looking to finish off this Slardar, but the help from Iceberg is there. He'll put the Crippling Fear down onto Aoi so he can't continue to get the punches. At the same time in the river, EG's looking to finish off this Dazzle, and they should finally get it, and they do. Aoi now on a killing spree. Look at the Arctic Burn slow onto Iceberg, chasing him to the high ground. Gold Black's there as well in the retreat, forces away, but Sumail's there with the blink. Is he going to go for that one? Turning his attention back towards Iceberg's Night Stalker. Bulba and PPD hanging around as well, but Iceberg fairly tanky. The Greaves have popped by Bulba to remove the Amplify. Sumail won't be wanting getting the crits through the sleep onto Bulba, but PPD with a cold embrace going to make it half Iceberg to finish off this target. At the same time, Aoi, he's finished off a second fine Slardar. Funnick's now turning up into the fight, coming in with the punches onto Sumail, who's been crippling fit up, but again Bulba with the 3-man back in, bringing bringing them back, allowing Sumail to blink out of this one. He gets himself out with the Drunken Haze. Can he survive against Goldblack? Goldblack, he finally get the touch through, and now Owie, he's got the concentrate back up again. He's going to find one. Now he's chasing down Funnick. Fear's there as well. Funnick, he's going to look to try and put him to sleep, and he'll catch out Owie, but Fear jukes out to the side. Bulma blinks back in. There's going to be a TP coming in from the Dazzle. Always want to fly. He's going to look for the save. Can he get off in time? He will. He'll keep Funnick alive for the time being, but EG, they're still looking to fight to finish him off. Funnick, he gets the sleep off, but he's going to be sleeping with the roses, with the fishes. He's down. Bulba now on a killing spree. Always want to fly. He's being chased down by Fear. The rest of EG coming around the corner. Bulba's there as well. Bulba's not done. Bulba shows no mercy. He blinks forward. Body blocking up. Fly. He'll try and heal. He's got a grave. He's not got a TP though. This man's not getting himself out. And EG going to take down another one now with Bulba dominating on this Darkseer. 20-17. He'll look to break the base. Illidan's trying to do what he can to hold it. Fortification has come out, but it's just himself. Goblak as well is around. Fear just watching, eyes onto the Slardar, making sure that Illidan doesn't try and make a jump in. They've taken down the tier 3 EG. They're going to be looking to find the racks as well. They're going to have the Night Stalker back up, but it doesn't look like they can do anything at this point. Iceberg, eyes onto Owie, just popping out the void, trying to slow this down, but Owie doesn't care at this point. They need the full 5-man if they want to try and do something. Iceberg summons the nighttime. Fear, he'll look to go onto Illidan, but Illidan gets the crush out, and again, PPD with the Winter's Curse. Bulba with the vacuum, the wall onto to an Owie, coming in out with the Ghost Strike, but the void's been down on him. He's going to start to miss. Bulba comes in with a punch. It's Owie, he's falling low, he's going to go down. They've lost Owie now for 70 seconds. Fear, Infernal Blade onto Funnick. Funnick, is he going to go? He gets to sleep up again. He'll walk away in the shallow grave, keeping Funnick alive. PPD being chased out by Iceberg. The Spirit gets thrown out by Funnick. Will take down a PPD here on the Wyvern of Fear. Being left alone in the middle of it all. He's got the Crimson Guard with the Weave Heal coming through as well. They'll get the bashes. Illidan, he gets the crush down. Fear, he's gone. They'll clean up a Third, and Team Spirit are holding the base here. Shallow Grave from always want to fly. Illidan's going to be fine for the time being. He's got the armlets to put back on, and they might just get Sumail. Blinks himself away after the primal split. Over, he gets himself out to the south. Sumail continues to run to the left, but no! The blink fall from Illidan. The crush is down. He needs more help. He needs more backup. Iceberg, Funnick, always want to fly. Goblak, the full fourth man are there, and they'll take down a fourth. EG from wiping Spirit into losing 4.
Hey man,
Spirit hold on there, and they
crippling Fear, and you know, some of the armor is kind of hurting him, but I think just getting this a lot of damage and armor is good
smoke
for
from
him.
Spirit. They're looking for the wraparound. Nighttime going to be summoned by Iceberg. Funnick sets in the Astral, starts to move forward. Illidan gets the crush onto Owie. The Doom's actually been dropped onto Goldblack. Owie with the Storm Arm onto Iceberg, but BKB's coming out from Illidan and Iceberg. They're trying to find PPD. He's trying to fly himself into the sidelines. There's going to be the Earth Split coming through onto Owie and Bulba. But they've got the armor, they've got the heals. Crimson Guard coming out from Fear. Illidan falling low, but again, always want to fly just in time with the Shallow Grave. It's going to keep him alive. The heals as well flying through. Greaves are there with the vacuum. The wall onto 4, but without Owie, there's just not the damage to follow up. They might be able to find Iceberg, but at the same time, Team Spirit are the ones to try and clean up that off the side of EG. Fear looking for the TP, but again, Bunny gets the Echo Stomp out. He's going to cancel it. Always want to fly coming in as well to try and help him chop down on Fear. He's a bit of a tanky Brit. In fact, Fear maybe trying to turn and take down Funnick, but no, he's stuck in the corner. There's 4 of them moving in on the side of Spirit.
How do they get out now? The wall.
Oh,
Run away! If AUI is at some point, if he's gonna just replace that Helmet of Dominator with either a MKB or a BKB, just to be able to deal with that crippling Fear of the Night Stalker.
Oh, Funnick, here we go, jumping in. They have lost PPD, but there's the crit. There's the crit that they need. They'll find themselves an Elder Titan, so it's 1 for 1 down at the moment in this fight. Illidan with the BKB crush onto 2. Illidan now going to back up, though he's a little bit scared. Iceberg's actually come around from the back, but I think they realise that EG, very, very scary, especially with the God Strength still up on Owie on this Sumail, he's going to put the Primal. They really want to try and fight Fear. Moving in, chasing down the stun from the Primal. Split Illusion going to catch Iceberg, then vacuum. The wall onto 2. Illidan actually jumping back in on this one. Iceberg's going to get taken down though, and that's 2 out of the fight now without buyback. Always want to fly. He does get the Grave out. He's not going to be able to get himself out of this one. The controls there. Bulba on a mega kill streak. And again, these vacuum walls, absolutely huge stuff in the Darkseer, securing these fights here for the side of EG. Illidan lucky to get himself blinked away. Goldblack is there as well, but this time EG hitting onto the base. There's no buybacks for Spirit. This is going to be a serious amount of structural damage done to the Dire's half of the map. EG, are they going to stick around for more? They found themselves a second full set of racks, and Owie, he wants to try and find himself a kill. Jumps in with the Storm Hammer. Goldblack is there to back up Illidan. In fact, Illidan jumps straight back in. Pulse the BKB trying to make a go at this, but there's 4 heroes that are ready to turn down and beat down on him. Illidan, he's looking to chase. The bash coming out is going to hold him back here, and Fear turning around. Owie jumps back in with the Storm Hammer. They'll take down Illidan. Bunnick, he's the focus next, and Owie, he's got God Strength back off cooldown, chopping down onto Goldblack. One of the tier 4s has already fallen, and now he says screw the kills, let's go for the objectives, let's go for the base. Tier 4's going to drop. Team Spirit still trying their best to defend this one. They can't do it. EG, they've done it. They'll move forward. Team Spirit will go home, but what a series at the end of the day. What a performance. But at the end of the day, as you said, a great show.
Up until 3 AM. If they play games like this, then I actually